Happy New Year to everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today I am gonna just touch on what happened in December in the Ghanaian car community. We had three shows and then one drive, which was just a random drive we had amongst some of the BMW boys. It was myself, Lloyd, Crab, Ellie 360. I'll touch on that later on. But at the moment, I'm in some very bad traffic and I'm on my way to work. A bit late. Actually, very late. Anyways, guys, so first things first. In December, the first car meet or car show that was had was Cartalk, which was held in the middle of December. I kind of forgot the date. I think on the 14th of December, 14th or 15th of December. It was well attended. All I just have to say about that was it was a nice experience to come back after so long, and then you have people coming to, you know, partake in the car show, and people also showing up, you know. But then my takeaway is that Ghanaians are not early for anything. It was supposed to start at 12 o'clock. People started pulling up early. We had Lloyd coming early. We had Baron there early. We had some people there early, right? But the greater number of people that were supposed to be there early started showing up from 3 o'clock, which I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, we always say we are late, but that was just too much. People showing up at 4 o'clock. I get it that in Ghana it's very hot, so when you host an outdoor event, the heat can be unbearable. So then that's on that. And then, so that's about Cartalk. It was a success in our books because we've been away for some time, so we understood that it wouldn't be as big as our previous ones, but we loved it. We had I think over 300 people there. BMW things. We had over 300 people in attendance to Cartalk. Then the second one was Accelerance Drive, which I wasn't on time because I had some family engagements, but when I pulled up, it was well attended. You had so many cars. You had the W204 C63, you had the E63, you had a bunch of, you had Teslas over there. I have nothing against Teslas, guys. I have nothing against Teslas. Some of you were commenting that I was laughing at the Teslas, but I actually have nothing against Teslas. That was a good one as well. Then I think we had the biggest show for December, which was the Drift Hunters event. Now for that show, it was well attended, you know. From my understanding, I think there were over 1,000 people there. And I mean, Stancast and the boys, you put on a big one, a big show. I would say what my takeaway from that was it didn't start on time, because that as well was supposed to start at about 12 or 1. I got there at about 4, and I think it started at 5. But with that being said, it was still a great show. The DJ had me dancing with my boys. Like, we were, you know, singing the songs, rapping songs, and going back to back. You know, it was fun. It was a fun event. And I think you guys should call that DJ back and have another event, because he actually killed it. As well, you guys also killed it with the stunts that you were pulling off. Yeah, and as they always say and always preach to everybody, you shouldn't be where the cars are drifting. So there was just that one mishap. Yeah, but it was still a great one. I would one day love to build a drift car and partake in the Drift Hunters event. So that's one thing I'm hoping to do this year, possibly build a drift car, something crazy, and I'm not going to mention that now. You guys will see it when the time is right. But then that's one announcement for the year. I am building a drift car. And then we did a drive. So the fourth thing is we did a drive, but that was on the earlier part. It really went, the video did well, or better than I thought it would do. I was just posting that video because I thought, okay, let me just post it. But you guys seem to love driving videos where we drive and then record. As you can tell, we are not reckless drivers. We put our foot down where we can, like on the main road. We see no traffic, we can put our foot down. And then when we are driving through town, we are just driving calmly, although we are popping and banging and stuff like that. All fun. So this year, I'm hoping for more shows. So car park, we're trying to plan a bunch of shows or drives and meets. So at least 3 shows this year, or 3 meets this year, and then 1 big show plus a drive in town. But then the drive will be selected because not a lot of people know how to drive like in a whole convoy. So let's say if we're doing a drive from here to Mampong, or we're doing it to Ada or something, you would want people who will stick to their positions and follow the rules. So we are just still planning along that, and then with time we will communicate. We'll communicate with everybody when we solidified the plans. Yeah, and then I know it's a link up as well. They would have their show this year. It's the Ghana Expo. That's the Ghana Auto Show. They will have a show this year, per the conversation I had with him. And guys, so launch control is also coming back. Launch control is coming back. So they hadn't had drag races in a while. They hadn't had an event in a while. So I'm very excited that they are back. So we get to see people racing against themselves. And look, if you're a car guy and you have a fast car, partake in these races because it's all fun and games. Some people take it to heart because when they lose, we will laugh. I mean, no matter what, we're going to laugh. You know, but it's all fun and games. You shouldn't take these things to heart. Just sorry, I'm making a U-turn. You shouldn't take a loss to heart. I think that should rather serve as a motivation to go back to the work on your car to do better. So launch control is back. I hope it actually happens because they were supposed to happen last year. I don't know the reasons for launch control not happening, so please don't ask me. You can ask the organizers. Yeah, so I know for now those are the things that are in the planning phases. So when we get the dates, get the times and the allocations, I would do well to communicate with you on that. So guys, I'd like you to stay tuned and have a prosperous new year. And please come out to the shows. When you come to the show, you can come up to me. Let's have a little chat. When I was at Acceleran's car show, a couple of you came up to me. I felt really loved, to be honest, because a lot of you said you watch me and you follow me. It's motivated you and inspired you to also start something when it comes to content creation, automotive content creation. So I'm happy like I can reach out to you through this medium. So please come through, let's chat. And if you have a car or know somebody who has a car that is worth being shown, feel free to come. And as well, I also want to add that this year, so if you have a car that you want on the channel that you've built and you think that it's worth being on the channel, You can follow Car Suspect on Instagram. Shoot me a DM, and then let's plan to have the car on the channel. You can walk people through what you've built. Just text me, and we would see how best to put all these things together and share it to the world, so that people out there would see the kind of cars that are in Ghana and the kind of minds people have when they are building their cars. Everybody has a different mind when they are building a car. Thank you for watching, and I'd like you to stay safe this year, drive safely, be responsible, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, see you.